Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be getting started with some AE, some applied energistics. Hopefully you guys are ready. Alright guys, so today we have a lot to go over. We're going to be working our way towards AE because, I mean, we have it unlocked. We just want to make things easier for us once we do have it unlocked, so that way we can jumpstart our automation stuff and kind of get those things out of the way. One thing I do want to talk about is the magical wood. You guys were telling me, hey, there's a magical wood chicken. Why don't you make the magical wood chicken? So I made the magical wood chicken. Also on top of that, I did start working on some other types of chickens. I have 10 on the magma cream chicken. I am, more than likely, I'm going to have every single chicken in this game done. I'm missing my blaze chicken. That's because it's been in here making gas tier chickens. So yeah. Yeah, I've been working towards that. I didn't 10 my bone meal chickens because I didn't think I needed to. But yeah, of course my blaze rods are. So I have those done. And now I have some gas tier chickens. Did I just place that chicken in that chest? I really did. Huh, I'll just let you be. You can stay there, chicken, with whatever headset you have on. Pretty nice. I wish I had that headset. Anyways, yeah, I was working on some service quartz. I was kind of seeing what things I really needed, how I was supposed to get them, how I was supposed to obtain service quartz, and stuff like that. So I think we're going to work on making the rock cleaner. That is something we unlocked a little bit ago. I had really no use for it. I do now, because service quartz is easier obtained that way through the rock cleaner. So I think this thing, I think you might pump water into it, or it may retain water. I don't know how this actually works, but it is pretty easy. This is just steel plates, a cauldron, and an advanced power component, which is more steel plates. So yeah, not much. And I'm pretty sure I have all the steel plates you could ever want over here. just ready to go whenever need be. Oh, no. I don't want that. I don't want them. Oh no, I'll have an entire thing of gas tier chickens. Could you imagine if they spawned ghasts? Oh my goodness, that would be horrifying. There's another one. Oh no, we can't have this. We can't have them just hanging around. No, I totally forgot that I have the breeding thing on. Yeah, no, let's not do that. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna make this. I think I need, what is it, some redstone? I keep getting distracted already. This is how this is going already. We're getting distracted. So it looks like I can make charged service quartz in here as well. So this is actually a pretty easy recipe to make charged service quartz. So I'm not really concerned about that. I was going to work on it and make the energetic infuser to do this. There's really no need. I think this is going to be way faster. We have the resources. There's no need to like make it harder on ourselves. But this is going to make things a lot easier. So I have the advanced component. That's not hard. Pulverized coal. That's something that we could easily get. If I don't think I have any. I can make just a little bit real quick. I only need 2. Let's turn this off. Probably need to keep that in my hot bar. There we go. So that should take a second. And we're good to go. All right. So I keep using this as the way to get to it. Oh well. Okay, I'm trying to remember it best I can. Let's head over here to our mechanism. I did plug the power in, by the way. You guys said I left power off of this machine. I did. It didn't really bother it any though. Looks like it was still doing good. That's because this whole thing is kind of stopped up right now. Because I'm not feeding it anything. Like everything is full. Like everything. There's like no reason for it not to be full. Okay, and right here I have some quartz being crushed down because I'm going to need a lot of that just to kind of get started with everything. All right, and let's make one of those advanced components. Of course, I left one out. I do believe it's like this, right? Advanced component, not hard to make. There we go. And can I already make this thing? Can I already make the washer? Can I? We need a cauldron, I know that. This. I can make that. We have a cauldron. I don't even need to make one. I'm just going to replace the old version. Our lovely washer right here. Oh, it's so weird that it's so quiet. Man, that's weird. But I'm pretty sure we can just make it like this. There we go. Bam. And we have a rock cleaner. Perfect. It's so weird because I have the muffler over here so you can't hear anything. Setting this guy up, I think we have to feed it power. Oh, just power and water. Okay, we have to feed it water as well. And here comes the ender tanks. I think I have an ender tank just ready to go. I don't remember. Did I only make 4? No, I have an extra one. Perfect. Man, this is already going great. Okay. Let's see. I think we can do... I'm just going to use fluid pipe for right now. And then we need to put this someplace we can get power. I'm not going to keep it down there. There's like no need. We can actually move chests around. We don't have like good power down here, so having that guy there is not going to work for me. I might put it in the same area I'm going to end up putting everything else, but for right now, I'm going to put it somewhere where I can actually get power. You know what would be funny? No, we're going to set it up higher. I was going to say we could hook it up directly to that pump, but no, not worried about it. Okay, we need some kind of block to place there, and let's grab that and that. There we go. And now we can pump water out. There we go. So water, now we need power. Where are you at? Let's take the leadstone. Let's do something, you know what? We don't need leadstone. We'll just do it this way. How about that? And actually, we'll change this. So that way we can just have a hopper on top and pump the items in and out and good to go. So yeah, just a quick setup so that way we can get this thing like semi-automated, because this is probably going to be something that I just want to leave and let it do its thing. So we have power, we have all of that. And we need some kind of hopper. And looky, I have 2 hoppers just ready to go. I really just probably need a wood hopper. I'm going to take both of them, though. I think I have chests in here, don't I? Wow, I don't. Perfect, 2 chests. Man, we are we're 8 minutes in and haven't even got started with AE yet, but that's okay. We are going to get there. We will get there, guys. So, I think this will work. We have something going in. It's going out. Okay, let's go get some dust. Let's go get some stuff to throw in here. I don't know. Oh, you know what? We threw all of it in there. So, dirty stuff. Dirty Certus quartz, 430. I think that's probably in a chest nearby. I'm gonna get 1 so I can search it. Aha. I thought I put them all in the same chest, so I did. 30, there's all the Certus quartz. That's exactly what we need. We have a lot of it, guys. So I should be able to throw it in here. And bam, we have Certus quartz, guys. That's very easy. That's so good. So yeah, this is going to help us get the Certus quartz we need. Now it's time to kind of move on. This is going to be the area where we're going to work on some of our AE stuff. So just bear with me as we get some stuff going, and I'm going to get some of the supplies we need. All right, so I'm going to take 1 stack of Certus quartz here, and I'm going to use 4 of the redstone, because if we take a look here, you see that it's 1 Certus quartz to 4 redstone. So the way it's going to work is we're going to end up needing that many. with our setup that we have, which we'll eventually upgrade, I can't remember what it is. So we have a chance of actually getting more Certus quartz than we have. So we may actually get more than 64 back. This will be a good way to kind of see that. But as you can see, we just throw all of that in there. And we start to get charged Certus quartz. That's even easier than the regular method, which is putting it inside the charger. So this is going to make my life a lot easier. And yeah, let's go ahead and get to the other stuff. All right, so now that I'm back, I have most of my stuff that I need, like the charged Certus quartz and stuff like that. We're going to take that and we're going to combine it with a few things. And if we get this correct, let's just take a look here. By the way, I am going to be working towards the AE2 stuff. That stuff is very, very useful and is going to be a life changer when it comes to doing a lot of these other recipes. So yeah, we need one nether quartz, or one charged Certus quartz, one nether quartz, and redstone dust. And yeah, you're going to receive this stuff just by throwing it in the water. Super simple. Let's go ahead and throw it all in the water and stand back. Should see it all spark, it go crazy, and start spitting out all of that good stuff. There we go. So now we have flux crystal, or fluix crystal. Everybody calls it different. It's fluix, I'm pretty sure. You can actually turn this into, you can basically duplicate it if you wanted to. So that's something we're going to do. But we're going to work towards making this guy right here. So there is a few things we need to make, and that's why I was working on grinding up as much of this stuff as I possibly could. Of course, these guys have no upgrades on them. They're pretty slow. But it does give us something. I have been working on that for a little while, and so I have a bunch of it. So we're going to gather a bunch of that and start working towards making some of these simple things that we're going to need through the entire setup here. So this stuff. I need to be in my crafting inventory for one thing. Let's get there. Perfect. And make some of the quartz fiber. I'm gonna make a bunch of it. There we go, because we have so much stuff available. I want to make some. And this is split. I want to split it again. And it's doing that thing where it doesn't like the recipe. Let's try it again. Will we do it by hand? No. It's not liking me for this. There it goes. It's like, why is it not working? I'm going to do 64. Let's do just a stack for right now. We don't need that much of that stuff. We'll need it later, but right now it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so we need to make these crystal growth accelerators. That's why we need all of that material. Oh, I almost forgot. We need iron, and I never even grabbed any iron. Man, thankfully enough, we have the chickens, man. The chickens made this pack so much easier once I got to that point. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. That was a great advancement. Okay. So, everything else seems pretty straightforward. I think we already have a hopper. We have one over here. And everything else is just a chest, right? Just a chest. And I didn't see exactly what the last one was. But yes, this is AE stuff. If you guys have not messed with that mod before, it's not a bad mod. It's very, very useful. There we go. It does a couple of different things. It works with some networks. You have your pattern encoder, which is like I guess it's a pattern encoder that lets you set patterns for items that you don't actually have in your inventory, which is awesome. So this is basically a way to pre-encode patterns for items you don't have, and I'll demonstrate that whenever we get into that. But it's a very useful thing. The pattern encoder is. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so let's gather some of the stuff. Yeah, it was just glass. And bam, we should be able to make, like, we're going to use this glass, like, throughout the pack for a while. It's going to be something we use for quite a while. We still have tons more quartz and stuff available. All right, so we should be able to make these, right? Oh, we're just missing the blocks. So we don't need 8 of them, but we do need 6. There we go. And we get to basically skip the normal progression for the crystal growth accelerator and just go straight to one that is automatable and amazing. So yeah, that is awesome. There we go. Now we have the crystal growth chamber. And this thing doesn't even require water. It really doesn't. You just need power. And you can automate the thing. So I'm going to place it here. As you can see, I did set up some power lines over here. And I don't know how exactly I'm going to run the power for these. I think we might just take it up. And I'll hook. Well, it doesn't actually hook to that. It should accept power. Maybe it doesn't accept power. Oh, I know why it doesn't work. Guys, it's been a while. It's been a while. I need the wrench. This is not liking my pick. What I need is another machine. And I might actually have to use regular crystal growth accelerators. I totally forgot about that. Let's take a look. I'm pretty sure I need the energy acceptor. Okay, I don't. Okay, that should be pretty easy to make then. I just need an energy acceptor. And we'll turn the blocks back into normal. Energy acceptor, good to go. Okay, so this is going to take power from here. And we're going to run the cable. The ME cable. There we go. Perfect. Now this thing is completely working. And what I can do is kind of demonstrate this. Or I could, you know what? Let's do quartz because that's one of those things that we are going to need. And we're going to need it later on down the road. And we're going to need this to be ground up. So, can I not crush that in here? I can't. It has to be crushed in another machine. It can be crushed in the crusher. That's okay. I'll throw it in the crusher. And just let that do its job. I mean, it doesn't really get used for that much. Might as well take advantage of it. So I'll throw that in there. Let it do its job. We'll come back later whenever that's done. We can actually use some other stuff while we wait. Let me go up and grab some sand real quick, because we are going to need that as well. And we can actually crush a few other things. Regular nether quartz can be crushed, which we already have some. So let's take some of the crushed. It's actually the actual additions crushed quartz, but it doesn't really matter. It's going to work the same way. You add that and you get the seeds. So what you want to do is grab the crushed quartz and look at there. It's actually additions. It doesn't really matter that it's actually additions or not. Add that and your sand together, and bam, you get those quartz seeds. Now this is where this machine is awesome. You place them in there, and look at that. And if you put speed upgrades in here, it'll go insanely fast. But we don't have to worry about it being in water, and we can just automate this. As soon as these are done, it'll output out the bottom, which is awesome. But yeah, as you can see, look how fast this is. It holds a bunch of different items. It's a physical thing, not in the water, which is awesome. And yeah, we basically jumped forward. Now, this is what we need to do. We need to get inscribers. Okay. We don't need many. We only need, I think, 6 inscribers. But the thing about the inscribers is, oh, as you can see, they're done. The thing about the inscribers is there's also a machine just like this that lets you pretty much automate the inscriber. So we're going to try and do that. It's called the advanced inscriber, but we really need one to kind of get started. So let's go ahead and get that done. All right. So I ended up making myself a silicon chicken. So that way we have plenty of silicon whenever we go to start working with some more AE stuff over here. That's just something you have to make. It's a sand chicken and the clay chicken combined together. It should be pretty easy to obtain. And yeah. All right. So now we should be able to get ourselves some of the basic inscribers. It looks like we are going to need just at least one. but later on we'll have a bunch of them. So I'm trying to think. We need one for the logic, one for the calculation, one for the silicon press. I think we need 4 for our bases, for our base set. You have your logic, calculator, and what is it? Engineering. And then we also need one for silicon, and we also need one to finalize everything. So that's how many we need. So there we go. Perfect. So 5 inscribers. Let's go ahead and get a couple of them just set up, ready to go. Now we can have them set up, but we don't have to use all of them right now, because we have to actually make a few presses first. We can't really do anything until we have the presses made. So let's take a look at how the presses are made. So here's the different presses, and they're actually made inside of the combustion chamber. So we're gonna need one of the pure Certus quartz, which is good because I had actually just got some of that. And we have our last bit of sand. So we can throw that in here. And then throw it in this wonderful machine. And then that's for that one. We need one of these. We're going to need the gold, the diamond. And I think that's, after we get this, we should be done. That's already at 62%. And of course, we're going to need all the diamond. Oh, we also need a silicon, I bet. Right, for this press? Yes. So yeah, we're going to need to throw all of those in the press there, and we should get everything we need. Right? Gold. There we go. Oh wait, I forgot. We don't actually need to make pure nether quartz. That's not actually on the list. I forgot about that. There we go. Bam. So that should be everything. And now we just need to make, what, four different plates. So we're going to need 4 blocks of iron. For some reason, I'm thinking there's another press. I guess not. There's only 4. That is right. Okay. So let's go ahead and make these things. They should not be too hard to throw in. We can just toss them right on in. So let's line them up. Okay, there's that one. That one's done. That one's done. And that one's done. And there we go. There's all of our presses. Perfect. That didn't take very long at all, guys. Not long at all. All right, so I have a few of the presses in the work. I went ahead and got myself some of the engineering ones, because we are going to need that for the AE set for the advanced inscriber. And really, I need one advanced inscriber to kind of get the ball rolling. We are going to need, what is that, hoppers? I think I have plenty of stuff to make the hoppers. Just need to have the chest pulled out of the inventory. So there we go. Oh boy, I'm ready. That's something I'm happy. I'm going to be so happy to get rid of that lag. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this done. Let's get these chests. I do have more chests coming out for us. So another fun thing is going to be getting all of our inventory moved over. That's going to be interesting. Okay, so I have one inscriber already. I have some of the silicon made up. I need to take that and apply it with redstone and get ourselves an actual printed circuit. And we're going to need 2 of those. But like I said, it's going to be a lot easier to get this thing once we have just one of them made. So everything's going to become a little bit simpler once we have one advanced inscriber. And I hope the bug with that thing is gone. There was a bug before that kind of caused issues that would delete your, if you left it and you log back into the world, it would actually delete your press. So I hope that's not the case anymore, but you know, whatever. We'll figure that out. So there we go. We have an advanced inscriber. That's something we're definitely going to need. So here we go. So first of all, if I want to make more, which I'm going to want to make more, I can actually set what I want it to hold. So if I want redstone to go here, it'll actually hold the entire stack of redstone. and vice versa. But as you can see, I do need some more of the silicon. So I'll take that. So all we have to do is throw the inscriber press in here. Or actually not in here. Take it out and throw it in here. And you can actually choose to lock it. And this is for automation later on down the road. It'll just make life a lot easier. The fact is, just from the beginning, it's a little bit faster off the get-go. And it actually holds the amount of items, whereas if you take a look at the diamond one, so if you put the engineering press back in here, grab a diamond, you'll see that, yeah, it's only one at a time. I can't put the whole stack in there, which is kind of, yeah, not fun. So the only way to get past this is to have a hopper on the left-hand side or right-hand side depositing items into this middle slot, and then having a hopper pull from the bottom, extracting, or it can pull from the face. Actually, no, it can only pull from the face. I was thinking maybe it can pull from, I keep forgetting. Yeah, this will only, you can only extract this item from the front that we see right here. So this makes it a lot easier. So like I said, we're going to get a few of the printed silicon, and we're going to actually convert all of these over to the advanced inscribers, and that's going to make life so much easier. Plus, we're going to have one right here. So what I need to do is actually get one more cable. And remove that. Actually, I'm going to move this one down one. We're going to have that there. Perfect. So now we have room for all of our inscribers like right in front of us. And that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and take this. And now we're going to place it. I'm going to put my engineering right here. Throw my diamonds in. And we're going to get some of those. Because I'm going to have to wait basically to have all the resources to be able to get this thing converted over. All right, so I went ahead and got all these guys upgraded with all the speed upgrades you could ever hope for. All those required was calculation grades, and it's pretty easy with all the diamonds. And actually it was a complete even number across all 5 of these. So it ended up being, what, 32 or something like that? Speed upgrades. There's 5 slots, 5 times 5. So 25 plus 3. So 28. 28 in total. So there we go. We ended up getting all of that. Right now I'm just kind of building up my processors. So with that speed upgrade, it happens almost instantly. These things happen very fast, which is perfect. I'm actually going to throw these guys in here. Actually, half them. I don't know if there's any crafting recipe that specifically requires pures, but we're going to keep them just in case. I'm pretty sure there are. But yeah, what I did was I cleared out. I'm going to have my system, my main crafting system right in the center here. That's what I want anyways. So we're going to do some kind of fancy setup that hopefully fit all of that in there. I think I have some steel sheet metal laying around. I do. I'm going to get a stack of that while we wait, because I think I can make like some kind of actual good looking thing to house everything. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then, like I said, over here, we're working on stuff. So let's go ahead and see some of the things we need. So I do want at least 2 ME drives. I think I'm going to get 2 of them. So pretty much for all of this, I just need ME cable, all that. Let's get all of our circuits that we've made thus far in here. Possibly some redstone and some glowstone. I'm just trying to think of all the things I'm going to need when I go to craft stuff. Possibly diamonds. I don't remember. But yeah, we're going to need all of that. So there we go. All right. So let's go ahead and craft 2 of the ME drives. Plus, you're also going to need an energy acceptor again. That's how we're just going to get power to everything for right now. Until we get ourselves a controller, which we could use, but I'm not going to use it right now. This is just our basic setup. So basically, we can store all of our items and get it out of that horrible storage. So we can use this to start crafting some of this stuff. So we don't have to use the indexer anymore. That's not what I want. I just want to get away from the indexer. Okay, so we're also going to need some way to access all this. So that's where we're going to get into the crafting terminal. First, we need to make a regular ME terminal, which is going to require a few of these things. So this is where, oh, I do need flux. I need flux dust. Ooh, fluix crystal. Okay, so I am going to need this along with Certus quartz. I need charged Certus quartz. So yeah, I'm going to take another set of these with 4 more stacks of redstone. And yeah, I have to combine it again because I am going to need a lot more of that. So let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4 with the Certus quartz. Perfect. So I'm going to let that do its thing. For right now, we have, I think, enough that I can go ahead and get it crushed up. And not have to do too much worrying about it. Right here. That should crush up fairly quick. And the crusher, since it does have that kind of buff upgrade in it. There we go. I'll take some of it. I don't remember how much we actually needed. Oh, we just need it for these cores. That's right. There we go. So not too much. Not too much at all. Which is great. Because we've almost got our system set up. And it's, I mean, it's going to be a simple system, guys. It's not, this is going to be nothing fancy right now. Until we get to the real crafting section. Okay, so I just need regular Certus quartz on me, or pure Certus quartz. I'm going to do regular Certus quartz for now. We'll get a formation core, annihilation core. We need to make an illumination panel. And a logic. And there's our terminal. Now I'm pretty sure we need a crafting grid. So we need some wood, which I do have. And then what else do we need? That's it. We have everything. So there's our crafting terminal, guys. we have it all, I think. This is everything we need. Of course, we are going to need something to extract all of the stuff out of our crates down there, which we are going to use here shortly. And I think that's just about it. The rest is going to be ME cable. So let's set this up. I'm going to grab a hammer. Let's grab a hammer real quick. And we're going to use this to set this side to output. So that should output from there. Very nice. Set that. So that is accepting power. And basically we're going to run our cables down. Perfect. And actually what I might do, let's go ahead and break this. For right now, on the back side, which I guess this is the right side. Does it say what's what? Okay, north. This is north. Okay, so this is going to be the back side. So I want my drawers to actually come across. Actually, no. No, I'm going to do it this way. Because we are going to have this kind of situated so that way our crafting monitor is actually on the front here. And we're going to have like a little square thing going on. I don't think these are going to stay where they're at. They're probably not. But for right now, this works. Okay, so there's my monitor. We have nothing in here. Nothing in there yet. Let's get some storage made up. I think we should be able to make like some 64K storages, hopefully. I am making some more of the printed logic. Let's go ahead and get more of those made up. All the redstone. Put some more silicon in there. Okay. We're looking good. Looking good. I just need more of those. Okay, let's take a look at the drives. Okay, so we should be able to make... we should be able to make this. Shouldn't take too long. Oh, we need a bunch of quartz, actually. I don't have that much of it. That's going to be something we're going to have to work on. Yeah. Totally gonna have to work on that. Okay, 1K MEs. I can make a few. I'm just missing redstone. I know I had some in the chest. I just want to grab some more. And I think we're looking pretty good. I'm just hoping that I have enough Certus quartz. If not, there are other ways we're going to have to worry about getting it. Okay, so we have 32 of that. I think we can actually make... We need calculation processors. How many of those do I actually have? Quite a bit. Okay. I think we're good. We're going to get that 4K. There's 10 4Ks. 16Ks. There's 3 16Ks. That means we can get one 64K. There's a 64K. We have one 4K and 2 1Ks. Okay, I guess we're going to have to deal with that right now. Because that's all we can literally make because we don't have enough Certus quartz for that. So we need a 64K housing and a 4K housing. There we go. I don't think everything's going to fit in a 64. We do have a lot of items, guys. We have a lot of items. We just got a quest for the 1K storage cell. There it goes. 4K. I think we're missing 16K. That's okay. So I'll toss that in here. Get all that going. Okay. So now that we have all of that, what we do need to get is an export bus. I think they're way on the other side. Or we could just use storage buses. But each storage bus requires a channel, I do believe. And each one requires an ME interface, and ME interfaces require a channel. So, yeah, that's going to be a thing. I still think we should just try and import everything into the system. So let's get an import bus. And let's try this. Should be able to just use ME cable and hook it up to each chest. From there, let's kind of dig down. Well, that guy is definitely down there now. And let's head down. And then I just basically got to try and get all of my stuff transferred over. Okay. So this is the transfer nodes. And I think... Can we make a retrieval node? Yes, we can. Oh, we don't have the indexer. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have this set up now. So on top of that chest, I have my import bus. Then I have a chest as a buffer chest. And then I have the retrieval node. Because for some reason, the retrieval node was not working with the bus. So I guess the bus needs to pull out of some kind of chest. So what I'm doing is hooking this up. And if we can kind of see our chest, you can see stuff's going in the chest and leaving the chest. Perfect, that's what we want. We want that to pretty much drain everything for the most part until we get enough Certus quartz. So I think next episode we're going to work on getting more Certus quartz and figuring out how to do that. As you can see, here's my inventory slowly draining. What I can do, I'll kind of show you guys this. I'm going to pull my speed upgrades out of here. And I'm going to pull my speed upgrades out of here. Kind of throw some iron away. Right now, I'm going to just pull some speed upgrades out because I'm going to use these speed upgrades in other things. And this should speed it up just a little bit. So throw some speed upgrades. The import bus doesn't need that many upgrades. It's pretty fast on its own. And then this definitely needs some upgrades. So you can see if it fills up the chest, it's not keeping up, but it seems to be keeping up. It's a lot faster. So yeah. All right. So there's just a few other things that I wanted to go over before we end today's episode. I went ahead and built this. Stuff is still coming in pretty strong. So we have that going pretty good. I also wanted to mention that over here, I ended up moving the enchanter, this guy right here. I took all of the blocks away. That's because we really don't need it right now. I can get tons of this. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we need to turn in our quests. Let's go to quest book. And we're going to unlock a couple things right before the end. 256 magical wood. Bam. We unlocked the Aether. How cool is that? These speed upgrades. 64 speed upgrades. Take a look at those. These are special speed upgrades that require apples. Regular upgrades, which we can work on by taking some gold. Now that we have plenty of gold, I'm not so concerned about using pressure plates and kind of upgrading things. So let me throw these pressure plates in here. And what was it? 32? We need 64. So I'm going to need 64 of these plates. Because we're also going to need tons and tons of redstone to make this. So just keep that in mind. And then these. This is pretty simple. It's just apples going around. And then the ingots now. This is another thing all on its own. Let me go ahead and pull these up. Right here. Wherever there's the enchanter. Okay. So it's gold with lapis is the only way to get that. So that's the only other thing that we really need to kind of work on getting. And it's 4. We're going to need a bunch. So, yeah, we're going to need a lot. And we're also going to need lapis. I should probably make a lapis chicken. I have the lapis in here. Yeah, lapis chicken. I just need to get it to the max is all I need to do. I'm super excited. I don't know about you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And as always, thanks for watching.
Let's go.